Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read the newest chapter of One Piece number 1055. So let's get to it. Let's go. Oh, very cool cover for Jump. I think it's kinda teasing One Piece Film Red. Yeah, it's written here, the One Shanks Guides. I think they're talking about Luffy, like Shanks guides Luffy in a way. If we're thinking about manga and the fruit, it kind of gives this implication. But other than that, I think maybe they are talking about the film itself also. Like it is the film about Shanks in a way, so it is the film that is being guided by Shanks in some way. Okay, but yeah, I think the first thought is obviously Luffy. Oh, and then another. I think I saw this poster when I was watching the teaser trailers for Film Red. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. There's Luffy, there's Shanks looking so serious, and there's Uta, Shanks' daughter. Well, at least in the canon of this film, we never heard of her in manga, in One Piece manga, and she's about the same age as Luffy, as far as I understand. But okay, this is really exciting. I'm definitely going to watch Film Red when it comes out. Maybe I'll make reaction, but of course, like timer and maybe subtitles only, because it would be a huge like copyright issue if I put the whole film here. But enough of that, let's get into the chapter itself, and it is called New Age. Whew, okay, this is exciting. The party is in full swing. Oh, we see Zeus here, so cute. Ah, that's Tama and Nami, I think. Nami looks a bit unrecognizable. I wouldn't realize it's her if I didn't see Tama here in this panel. But then we go back to that moment with Moma and Yamata, where he says, "Stop, Yamata." I talked about this already. The previous time, Yamata asks, "Why? Why won't you let me fight?" "You mustn't lay a hand on him," Moma says. Maybe that's not what I expected. I thought he would be like, "We have to take care of this, because once you live with Luffy, we will have to be able to take care of such threats. So this is kind of like a test." But the way he says it, if it's his words, "You mustn't lay a hand on him," maybe he noticed something about the ability of Green Bull, that you can't really touch him, it's dangerous. Anyway, Green Bull, or Aramaki also, I think that's a nice name, sends Moma to the ground. Wait. And then we go to Rise using Ninpo Scroll Jutsu Fire Release. This seems logical. Fight like nature and plants with fire. Just kidding. Okay, so Green Bull was like, "Gwa!" at first, but then, just kidding. It didn't really do anything. Fireproof forest. You are up against a Navy Admiral. You think I wouldn't be able to guard against such an obvious weakness? Yeah, as I said, it's a pretty obvious, contrary to fire, you have, contrary to nature, you have fire. It's easy, right, to delete a forest with huge fire, but he is already prepared for this, so he goes into attack with the roots. They look like hentai tentacles in this panel, his roots. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh crap, he attacks Rise, and I'm not sure how it looks like. No, they are not piercing him. These roots, they are kinda circling around Riser and then taking out his juice, his water. So this is the ability we have seen already from Green Bull. Oh, Riser-san! So maybe that's the reason Momo was like, "Don't touch him, don't come near him," because kinda realized this ability and was afraid that Green Bull will use it on Yamata. "Damn you! No matter how much we cut, it just keeps growing back. He must have some weakness, right?" Samurai asking, "Is weed whacking really all we can do?" Okay, so everyone is being caught by these tentacles. Okay, maybe I didn't see Shinobu being caught here and didn't see Inu being caught, at least for now. But maybe it's assumed like Green Bull is using this ability on everyone, at least for now, on Free Samurai and on Raizo. But then we go to castle basement, Kazuki Sukiyaki's secret room, even further down. Oh, we go back to that conversation with Robin. He's saying you did well to sniff us out. Oh, they are now with Law also. Okay, you make it sound like I'm a hyena. I simply noticed the two of you weren't with the others. That naturally made me wonder if you were up to something, Law explains. Be careful where you step. The ground is covered with mold, Sukiyaki says. I never told Orochi or Kaido about this passage, but they were still able to find the poneglyph in no time, because they had a fishman on their crew, the All-Star Jack. How would being a fishman help? Robin asks, so it's underwater. That will be clear when you see it, Sukiyaki explains. Robin looks so cute. Damn, her hairstyle is just adorable. How far down does this go? Law asks. Let's see. I would say it goes a few hundred of years deep, Sukiyaki says. Why does he say years? There are like light years are used for traveling in cosmos, in space, and also we had this time ability of Toki, but only she had it, so it wouldn't make sense, like Jack wouldn't be able to do anything with that. He had to go to the past somehow. This just doesn't compute. So I think he means something else, or maybe you have to go so deep that a normal human would need years to reach that point. Okay, let's see. Where is the dim light coming from? Robin wonders. There is a glass block window at the end of that crawl space. You can climb in there and take a peek. We should already be below sea level, Sukiyaki explains. No fair. I think Robin is mad because she was the first to go there, but Law kind of teleported, so to say, thanks to his ability to see it first, and she's like, no fair. Okay, but now they are looking at it simultaneously, now we'll look at it too. Wait, is that one on the water? It looks like an abandoned town underwater. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's what he meant. This is one from this many years ago. This is here underwater, being kind of preserved pretty well. I think these are wooden structures. They have been preserved very well underwater. It looks super cool. Imagine exploring a location like this in video game. That would be so exciting. That it is an older one, from about 800 years ago. What do you mean? Exactly as I said. Also as to why it ended up like this, I have no idea. Yeah, he wasn't present 800 years ago, so he doesn't know what exactly happened. He only knows that it's here. But it's so well preserved. Does that mean this isn't really seawater? Robin asks. She has the same thought. Like, how 800 years have passed and these wooden buildings are still pretty much fine. This is what I do know. Long ago, Wano was much larger and located at sea level, on the land around the base of Mount Fuji. Okay. At some point, walls were erected all around enclosing the island. As a result, the rainwater had no place to escape to, and whole towns were eventually submerged and abandoned, so they had to go higher. The land further up mountain was established for settlers, and that grew into the country we are familiar with today. Okay, and there's like small graph here with explanation how it worked. So basically, yeah, they started living over this water level. So this is all rainwater. The current one, precisely. Yeah, in the country we are familiar with now. So that's very interesting. So one was previously there. It's an old one. They just moved upwards, so to say, because these regions were submerged into water, into rainwater, I think. Oh, that's very interesting. That's pretty cool. We have arrived. Oh, this is a Lord Poneglyph. Okay, so Jack just dived underwater and found this city and found the Poneglyph. I think that's what was implied. The room with the Poneglyph is very pretty, very this Japanese style. It looks super cool. And of course, Robin is the best person to be here to see this. Let's see what she says. It's really here. This is our third. We just need one more to travel to Laughtail. We are in a cavern near the foot of Mount Fuji. If you continue to trek a little deeper, it is said that you would find the sleeping ancient weapon Pluton. I have never seen it myself and am unable to show it to you. Okay, we have a little picture again with our current location, with old one shown here, and kind of the way how we went down there through the secret tunnel. But he says if you continue to trek a little deeper, so we don't see on this picture any way further down, no secret tunnel further down, but he knows, Sukiyaki knows that at least there were rumors, it was said, there were legends that somewhere deeper the Pluton is located, the sleeping ancient weapon. Retrieving Pluton would require the removal of the walls that surround this nation. Opening the country is quite a literal act. So on the previous pages where we saw how it was submerged into rainwater, it was also because we had these huge stone walls, right, that were covering the country. So if we open up the country literally for people to be able to come here freely, we would have to remove these stone walls, and then it would be easy to access Pluton. And maybe that's why Mama said, I'm not going to open the country, because then it would be easy for them to, anyone who wants it, to access Pluton, and then it wouldn't end well. Anyways, Sukiyaki is saying, opening the country is quite a literal act. We would lose our greatest defense and set loose one of the ancient weapons. Opening the country unleashes Pluton? Why would Kazuki Oden want that? Robin is baffled. Everything I have told you was passed down through generations of shogunate rule. I cannot speak to what Oden may have learned himself during his voyages in the outside world. Wait, and then we go to the flower capital. Again, I guess, with the battle with Green Bull. Okay, wait a second. So first of all, in the background, again, we see Law and Kid's crews just having fun. Beppa is being super cute. And yeah, it's very interesting about the walls, honestly, because I know me myself and I know many people also think that all blue in One Piece world will be achieved when we get rid of the red line. So all blue would be basically like destroying anything that stands in the way between the different seas, creating the all blue, the whole sea that has no boundaries in the middle of it, between it, so that would be destroying the walls. That would be something that at least I would be looking forward, right, to creating more freedom and destroying red line. And we talked about this in regards of the prophecy that Luffy is going to destroy Fishman Island, that he is going to destroy the red line actually, and is going to kind of fall on the Fishman Island. So technically he would destroy it, but at the same time getting rid of everything that is on the red line. Probably everyone heard about this theory, and I really love it because it makes a lot of sense. So here We also have this idea of destroying the walls, but it is kind of double-edged sword, because once we do, the Pluton will be unleashed and anyone would be able to use it who kind of gets there first, so to say. If Blackbeard manages to come here and get his hands on Pluton, if world government manages to get its hands on Pluton, yeah, it's going to be pretty dangerous. But Odin, maybe he wanted to kind of move the story of the world forward. Maybe he wanted one itself to use Pluton to become a stronger country, or maybe he kind of learned something on his voyages also, like Sukiyaki said, that maybe Pluton would be used actually by Joy Boy, and it would be a good thing unleashing Pluton, because it would actually help Joy Boy, that was yet to arrive at the time, but maybe there were some more details that we don't know about yet. Okay, let's get back to the chapter. For now, the theories are very interesting here, but let's see what happens in the Flower Capital. So we go back to our fight with Green Bull, I assume. No man can hope to stand against the forces of nature alone. Get it? If Kaido was still in charge, I wouldn't have come here. Does he say that he would be afraid of Kaido, that he would be no match to Kaido? No man can hope to stand against the forces of nature alone. Maybe he sees Kaido also as how did he say it, the force of nature. I'm sure living under his regime was miserable, but the order he imposed was the deterrent that kept other predators from targeting your country. Well, I guess you could put it that way. Just bring me Straw Hat Luffy already. I'll leave you be after I take his head. Okay, so he basically admits that Kaido was a cooler force of nature. He wouldn't be able to do anything against him. He wouldn't come if Kaido was still in power here. And now he just needs Luffy, because Luffy is the man who actually fought and won against Kaido. Shouldn't he be scared of Luffy too? By logic. Anyways, we see he got everyone. I think Yamato is also here, so he's sucking, so to say, life juices out of everyone, aside from Moma, actually, because Moma is lying on the ground at the moment. So Yamato suggests, let's call Luffy and the gang and show this guy who is the boss. No! Mama barks. That is unacceptable. The same goes for you. Do not touch him. After all that time chained up on Onigashima, you finally have your chance to be free. He's worried about Yamato. Like, don't risk your freedom. Huh? That is why I refuse to taint your send-off. Up until now, I have continued to rely on Luffy, Zoro, and the others, but it is imperative to prove that those of us who are staying here can repel any enemy on our own. Okay, this is exactly what I was saying. So I got his intentions right. We have to test, we have to prove that we can do it ourselves. We can fight off enemies without you and Luffy. Yeah, that's basically what he said. If we still have to depend on the people who wish to leave, how can we look any of you in the eyes and say that one is safe with us? Momonosuke-kun, now be gone, you demon tree. Get out of here. So you're just a spoiled kid. I guess even dragons can be pathetic. Green Bull is not impressed. But Momo is trying to do blast breath again, judging by the effect on this panel. He just says, I said leave. And we see Green Bull's shocked face. And the next page. Oh, this actually looks super cool. Oh my gosh. He uses his blast breath, and it goes straight through Green Bull's kind of tree-like body, and then it's drawn really well, like the effect on Green Bull and his expression. Wow, it's even kind of gore-ish. Oh, What? It actually came out! Mama is impressed! He made it! He did it! Momonosuke-sama! Woo! Yeah, if he trains with it, and if he becomes better as a dragon, he will be able to protect his country. Of course, he just needs some practice. And I guess Green Bull has provided it. Let's see. So, everyone, all the samurai, are being dropped down as a result. But I think Green Bull, of course, is not defeated yet. He's still kind of clinging on. Momonosuke-sama, it was a spitting image of Kaidos. I'm not sure if he would like this kind of compliment, like comparing him to the tyrant. But yeah, that was super cool. Big gun! Big gun! Mama yells while crying. That's so sweet, honestly. Hang on, you crazy bastard! Whoa! He uses it again! Amazing! Yamata says he's managing to control his dragon form, but his aim still leaves much to be desired, Kawamatsu notes. Let's see. No, I think he's still doing pretty freaking well. He's oppressing Green Bull a lot. We can see on the next page that Green Bull is kind of laying on the ground, and even if not all the shots of Momo's go straight to the target, you can still see that he's doing pretty well for himself. What a pain. Easy now. I think Green Bull just made a little sapling in another place and did his own body went into that sapling, so when it grew, Green Bull appeared there. Or it is, yeah, I think that's how it is. Maybe I'm confused, but that's how I understood it. Seriously, is he trying to burn down the whole town? I think he just got a little bit emotional. So he's not really controlling himself that well. Since you're so hell-bent on playing hardball, have it your way. I'll skewer you and your wannabe Kaido routine from mouth to tail. We see like lightnings in the sky, and there are more of these lightnings. That's the effect of Conqueror's Haki. Whoa, wait, that Conqueror's Haki. Who the hell? The Red Hair Pirates. You are here too. Wait, Conqueror's Haki travels that far? I don't think I saw that before. It's usually when you are somewhere nearby. But here, the reason why we saw it in the sky is because it came from the sea. So there's really strong Conqueror's Haki, Shanks, or maybe Shanks and other Conqueror Haki uses from his crew, so combined it's even stronger. And this Conqueror Haki actually reached Wano, and it's affecting Green Bull. What the heck? So maybe their ship is close enough that they saw this fight happening and decided to help out. And it's kinda like Red Bull understood whose Haki it is just by feeling it. That's pretty interesting. Boss, don't just go all out with your Haki like that. All the newbies are foaming at the mouth. Someone is yelling. Okay, so that's Shanks' Haki only. I assumed maybe it's like Conqueror's Haki combined too. So some other, maybe Conqueror Haki holders on his crew could pitch in, and that would make it even get a bit bigger effect. I won't call you Marines cowardly or underhanded for this, but wouldn't you agree it's bad form to go after these worn-out saplings when they're exhausted from making fire at history? I think that's Shanks saying. Yeah, they chose a very convenient time, because the side that is worn out and tired, and he's also saying saplings. I think that also applies to Momo, because Momo is still a child, well, technically at heart, so to say, even though he has an adult form now. Okay, that's pretty exciting. Oh, wait, that's a cool page. Does the new age frighten you that much? Shanks asks, and then this panel is just perfect with him. I got emotional. Honestly, this is such a cool page. We see here we see here Luffy and we see Moma here, and I think this actually might be Hiyori. Yeah, I think that's Hiyori and Moma. And in the bottom, okay, that's it. So that's just about kind of Luffy and Moma, I think, first of all, when they were children. And I guess it's kind of Shanks remembering it and saying about the new age. Ah, I get it already. It's not like I want to pick a fight with you guys. Not today anyway, Green Bull says. And Yamato cheers and Moma is crying. But I think still, I don't know why this page made me emotional. I don't know, the panel with Shanks and small Luffy and Moma, that's just pretty cool. But yeah, so Shanks kind of helped them out. But I think Moma did pretty well. I think the test went pretty well. He didn't just have enough practice yet. He's going to get better soon. We saw how hard he's ready to try. We saw his character development. I have full faith that he will be super strong pretty soon. So he will manage. But for now, Shanks helped him. I like this phrase, does the new age frighten you that much? I don't know, there's something so good about it. And that's how it is. That's how it is. That's so true. Anyways, we go back to festivities. We see our Straw Hat Pirates. We see Hiyori here. And now we go to our I wanted to say like main strongest trio, but Jinbei is now here too. So we have Luffy, Zora, Sanji and Jinbei. He's gone. Guess we don't need to lend a hand after all. So they noticed the fight, but they didn't intervene because they also wanted to see like maybe the Momo will manage by himself with the samurai and maybe Yamato. So at any moment they were ready to help if needed. Check Momo out. Zora is proud. Zora is proud. Yeah, who was that? What? Indeed, and that haki just now was really something too. A familiar face just popped into my head, Luffy says. So they also felt the haki, but they didn't see Shanks. Luffy just said, familiar face pops into my head. So it feels like, and Red Bull, I called him Red Bull, holy crap. You know the drink Red Bull. Anyway, Green Bull, sorry. He also felt that it was Shanks, like not even seeing him. So you can feel just by the Conqueror's haki, it has some essence of the person. So just by the Conqueror's haki, you can tell whose it is. So who it is. And Luffy kind of felt that it was Shanks' Conqueror's haki. A ship drifting in the vast ocean. Is it implied that Shanks just came here to check on Luffy and everyone to see if anyone needs any help? And he kind of looked at it, he helped Momo a bit, and then he was like, well, okay, everything seems to be fine, I'll just drift here for a while. It's just the vibes that I'm getting, that he just came here to check on them, see if they are doing fine. Okay, they are fine. Maybe I can leave now and continue my journey to One Piece. I don't know. It's interesting. That is it. That is the end of the chapter. Honestly, that was my favorite page with Shanks. That was pretty cool. I loved it all. Basically, we are told about Pluton, the reason why Momo decided not to open the country. We see that Momo and Samurai will probably be fine. Yeah, maybe they are not quite ready yet, but Momo showed a lot of potential, so probably he would be able to defend his country, more or less. And that's it. That is the chapter. That was very exciting. So please share your thoughts and favorite moment, of course, as usual, in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this chapter? What did you like the most? What maybe are some of your theories based on this chapter? What do you expect to see? But that would be it for today. So thank you for watching and see ya.